this yet. Somehow here we are. I never asked for this, now I can't live without time. Time moves, time heals, time slips, time sees, yeah. And a handful of doubt. The eyes are tired now and the words are fading out. I never asked for this, yeah. Somehow here we are. I never asked for this, now I can't live without time. Time flies, time fills, time wastes, time.
Y'all, Ryan Hall here with the weather forecast. We've had an insane stretch of a couple of days of severe weather. It looks like we've got more on the way, and we're going to talk about that in depth right here in a second. But first, we got to talk about what happened last night. Yesterday, June 16th, we had a big system form over here in the plains and then scoot down into eastern Texas and Louisiana and Mississippi. Last night, we had several tornado reports. We had tornadoes in Oklahoma, Texas, Alabama, Florida, and Ohio, and just a lot of damaging wind reports as well. We're at a total of 461 reports for this event, and we were live on YouTube for the duration of this event. You can see here we had a live view of the tornado that hit Perryton, Texas from Freddie McKinney. We also had Brian Emfinger on it, and unfortunately we saw the destruction that it did in real time. We've got lots of sad stories coming out of that area, lots of damage reports coming in. Obviously, homes completely swept off their foundations. Unfortunately, it looks like a mobile home park was hit, and we've got well over 100 injuries at this point, and the last I heard, we had 3 confirmed fatalities. That number is likely to go up. And we also had tornadoes in Ohio as well. This video comes from Mason Folly in Port Clinton. And as you can see, we had a big, nasty tornado in Ohio around the same time as we were having tornadoes in Texas and Florida and all these places. Guys, this was a strange event, to say the least. And it wasn't just the tornadoes. We had literal gorilla hail yesterday as well in Texas, with some 4 to 5 and a little bit over 5-inch hail reports. We had DVD-sized hail out there, and this was just, one image out of several that will just blow you away if you look at Twitter right now. A very serious situation unfolded yesterday, and I kept mentioning how odd this was for June, and the pattern that we are in is going to continue to be odd as we go forward, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. And then in the afternoon, unfortunately, Saturday looks like a powerhouse of a day as far as supercells go, and this is literally happening in some of the same places that we saw the tornadoes and supercells yesterday. We've got big time convection happening near Perryton, Texas, all the way down to Memphis, Texas, Paducah, Texas, even as far south as Abilene, Texas. On Saturday, this is around 6 p.m. Watch what happens around 8 or 9 p.m. as that low-level jet kicks in and starts amplifying these storms. We're going to see big time hailers and potential tornado makers from the Oklahoma City region all the way down to just west of Dallas, Fort Worth, before these things congeal together into another QLCS wind maker as this moves through Louisiana. Once again, it's almost like a copy-paste kind of system from what we had yesterday, about to happen again in the same areas on Saturday. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but that's what it's looking like. Once again, pretty rare to see so much severe weather activity this far south this time of year. A lot of times we expect to see all of our severe weather up here, but man, that's just not what's happening this year. And then also in the tropics. You heard that right. We're talking about the tropics. This is another thing that we don't expect to see in mid-June. Development off of Africa coming into the main development region and potentially pointing towards the United States.